Deborah Angelia. I'm a Christian and I have a bipolar disorder. I kept my struggles to myself for a long time. I wanted to speak up, but I was scared. And it's not the people that scare me. It's the responses that people give whenever I speak up about my struggles. That's what scares me. I know you care about us, and I know you want us to heal. But apparently, it's wrong to talk about mental illness in the church. And maybe it's just the perspective that we get because we feel like we're not welcomed whenever we talk about our mental illnesses. It feels like people look at us differently whenever we speak up about the struggles we have. It feels like people are trying to rebuke us whenever we speak up about how depressed we've been. It feels like people are trying to tell us that we don't have any faith. We don't have as much faith as you do whenever we speak up about the anxiety attack that we had another week, or about the panic attack that we had yesterday, or about the times that we thought we couldn't live anymore, or the times we thought about killing ourselves. We want to speak up about this, but we're scared. I had to keep everything to myself for years. I didn't want to, but I chose to keep it to myself, simply because I was scared. A lot of Christians are struggling with mental illnesses. A lot of Christians are depressed. A lot of Christians go to church on Sunday and come back to their room crying because they feel like nobody understands how they're feeling. They feel like dying inside. They feel like nobody cares. And they feel like they're not worth it because they are struggling with their mental health. Being someone who is struggling with a bipolar disorder, I sometimes still feel really, really scared to get to church and talk about this. What I thought was fear didn't just happen to be a worry, but it has become a trauma. A trauma that kept us silent. A trauma that kept us from asking help. A trauma that actually led us to loneliness. As I said before, we do not want this, but we're scared to death to let you know about how we are really doing. We're scared to let you know that we are struggling. I'm here to represent hundreds and thousands and millions of Christians, young people who are struggling with mental illnesses, who are struggling with fear, who are struggling with panic attack disorder. We are not faithless. We trust in God as much as you do. But all this anxiety and all this fear, they are too much to bear. That sometimes it's hard to remember the truth that God is here. lot of people are scared to tell the truth. Because whenever we do, we get this look like we're the weakest person at church. A lot of you think that this isn't real, but this is. So I'm here today to represent thousands, hundreds, thousands, or even millions of people who believe in Jesus but are dealing with mental illnesses. I'm here to represent them and to say that we did not choose any of this to happen. We didn't choose any of this illness to come into our lives. We didn't choose to be afraid. Every day we try our best to get up from bed. And it's not that we don't trust in God, it's that our brain is having this disorder. And it's not a choice that we make. So friends, please know that it's hard enough for us to accept our situation right now. It's hard enough for us to accept that we do have illnesses. It is hard enough for us to speak up the truth. So please stop looking at us differently. So please stop treating us differently. So please stop telling us to get over it. But please stop rushing us to heal fast, because we're trying our best and we will get there one day. But please be patient with us. So today, I want to encourage anyone out there, no matter if you're Christian or not, no matter if you believe in Jesus or not, I want you to know this. Your mental illness does not define you. And your label as a Christian doesn't define you as well. You are who God has created you to be. And if you're dealing with mental illness today, I want you to know that it's okay. You are not any less as a Christian than any other Christians. You are not the worst person on earth. You are not faithless. You did not choose to have this illness. And if you do have this illness right now, please know that you are worthy to be helped. You are worthy to be taken care of. You are worthy to be loved and to be cared for. You are worthy for love. You are worthy for help. So go out there and ask for help. And I know it's scary, but do it anyway. Because the support that you give to yourself is the biggest support you could ever get. Love yourself and go out there and ask for help to the safe people. You are not the worst person on earth. Your mental illness does not define you.